Okay, so this is now crimson, alizarin crimson, raw umber, and Naples yellow. So I'm just taking alizarin crimson, and what you see on the screen, actually, it is a bit more darker here on my canvas. And I'm going to take a touch of Naples yellow.
Just a little bit of touch of the umber.
No, I put quite a bit of that
Quite a
raw
bit,
umber.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Just to break it from pink, like an alizarin bright pink, into more earthy. See this difference between this one here and that one?
Yeah,
That has more raw umber in it.
right, okay.
And it doesn't really, the wall doesn't have this, it doesn't have to be perfect. It should not be perfect. It should have some different colors in there. Because walls like this in real life, you know, they're not perfect. And that's what makes them interesting.
Mine's looking very dark. I need more yellow, maybe.
Yeah.
More yellow, okay.
If it's too dark, yeah, that means it needs more yellow. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Sometimes I would grab some just raw umber and put it on the wall, just raw umber. So you change the color from a bright pink or a pink into more of a brown pink in certain areas, and then we will highlight this eventually. But for the first layer, and you see, once we start highlighting, the color will change a bit. If it turns too dark, that's okay. It's better if it's dark. It's better if it's darker than being too light, because we can highlight. I'm going to highlight with a bit of using the knife. Second layer. Okay. This is the part that takes a bit of time. Actually, it all takes time. Drawing and painting takes time. It's darker here. I don't know, I can't get this camera to give me the right colors, but just keep in mind. Right, for the window trims, which is going to be around, not the window itself, but outside, we are going to use Naples yellow. Stick some Naples yellow in here. Raw umber. Just tone down my Naples yellow and make it earthy. Cerulean blue. So it gives us that kind of a hint of a green in there. That's perfect. A bit of titanium buff, because we don't want it too dark. Okay. All right, let's try. So this is going to go in this area here. And you see, I'm getting a bit of a greenish yellow, but earthy because of the raw umber. Let's get some raw umber in here, a bit more raw umber, just to make it earthy, because I don't want it to be too light. All right, switch to a round brush. I can adjust the value once it's dry and once I put other colors in there.
Lil, I'm sorry, I had to take that phone call. I'm just wondering what colors you are using there right now.
Okay, this is, so I mixed Naples yellow, raw umber, and I put a touch of cerulean blue in it and titanium buff.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Did it look more green or more lighter than that? Mine's quite green.
Yes, it should look green.
Okay, because yours doesn't.
You know what you see on that, the one I sent you, the pink house?
Yes,
See, there's a kind of the ornament around the window or right next to it. It's
yes,
kind
yes.
of a greenish. Yeah. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more of raw umber at the bottom here. So I always like to have the bottom part darker. It just gives me that kind of, it's not all light. Okay, this is really looking very nice. If I have some greens in here, which I'm gonna be having, we're gonna be having a bit of greens in here, maybe eventually. Usually keep this part dark, but right now I'm not sure we're gonna add green there. Shouldn't be too even. This is kind of old architecture, so shouldn't look clean and even. If you find that your colors are, the green is too bright, tone it down with raw umber. That's what I'm doing. Nice. All right. Underneath this structure here, I'm going to darken a bit more with right here with raw umber. If it's too light, that's okay. We can always glaze it darker. So when I get to the bottom, I usually add more raw umber in there. Okay. Right, this detail here. All right. Now, let's do the frame around. And it's going to be, I'm going to use only titanium buff and raw umber. So those two frames right next to each other will be very close in terms of value, but one is green and the other one is kind of an off-white, but for now, the first layer is going to be a darker kind of stone color. All right. It will dry darker, so it's great. I mean, I want it to dry darker. And then we can highlight it. Okay. Eventually, after we paint the pots on that ledge, I'm going to put a hint of ironwork on top. Okay. Sorry, I did this part, and it's all the same. It's titanium buff and raw umber. Now, part here, all around the shutters. I love those, the curtains that they put outside. What a great idea. It's like an awning, but it's a curtain actually. It acts like an awning when they use it. They drape it over the railing of the balcony, and it covers the balcony when it's too sunny. There's too much sun. What a great idea. Hmm. All right, now let's do that wall on the side. In the original painting, there is a hint of red in that wall. It is enough white, kind of a light color wall, but there's a hint of red. I'm not going to use that hint of red. I'm going to use the same color we're using around the windows. So it's titanium buff and raw umber, and then we will just highlight some details in there. I really like this titanium buff and raw umber for a wall color. I think today we'll just put the first layer. Next week we'll highlight the wall. Interesting highlights. Is this thunder? I heard something. Is it raining today? Is it going to be raining?
It is in forecast.
It was
Supposed to
raining
be.
earlier, but the sun's just coming out here. I'm just north of you a bit.
And here too.
It's supposed to
Okay.
be thunderstorms, but we didn't get any yet.
Hmm. Let's darken this a bit at the bottom. The balcony outside. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Right there. In this area here, we are going to darken this a bit. This detail. Straight down. Simple. And we will highlight, add more titanium buff. Not highlight, but add more titanium buff where she's standing here. Let's see, we might have to adjust the value a bit. Yeah. Okay. Darker here. Let's take some darker at the back right here. So the balcony doesn't look like it's tipping forward. And a bit more highlight. Okay. All right, now behind her, the wall behind her. Oh, that's a really dark one because it's the wall, but it's the alcove of the door. So it goes in, and if you look behind her, the wall behind her, right here, it's dark. It's really dark in here. So we can do that, and even right here, it's beautiful high doors. That's the way it is with old houses. Okay. Okay. Now, there's another detail right here. So I think I'm assuming there's a window or something in here. So I'm just going to darken exactly or follow what I'm seeing there. Okay. Perfect. Right now here, we have a highlight as well. That gives it a beautiful, very nice detail. I'm going to use just raw umber for this detail underneath. That's the bottom of the wall, that detail of on the wall. The bottom part is really dark. So I didn't use the same. There are four
Yeah.
of them.
Which color you raw umber and it is white?
Raw umber and titanium buff.
Oh, this darker one also beside the frame.
Right here? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same like here. Yeah, same like the all around the window frame.
Yeah, just window frame and beside the lamp.
The lamp, yes, that's
Beside
that's
the lamp, the same color?
Yeah.
Little bit darker, isn't
yes,
it?
yeah, same the color, but little bit darker. Yes,
Okay, okay.
same color. You know, this is looking a bit messy. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's better. All right, no detail in here. just straight. Mm. Okay, excellent. Right, so this part here, I had the dark over going all the way up and it looked a bit funny. So I'm gonna, I applied a bit of a highlight on an angle just to show that there's a door in here. She's standing in an alcove in a door so now what I need to do is work on that value a bit. I need, this is light, this is dark, and I need a medium color. And if I do this, let's see, it's a bit darker, maybe. Yeah, highlight this top a bit. And especially the top part, it catches more light than the bottom part. Again. Okay, that's better. We can keep the bottom part darker. Okay, it's good.